let's talk about gender pay gap. And let's talk about, as an industry, not where we are today, although we are going to share those numbers with you, but what do we need to do to really shift those, and indeed to shift the perception of the underlying issues. Here's a surprise. The vast majority of investment managers have a positive pay gap for both men and women for bonuses and pay. There's a very, very small number of exceptions. And we've plotted all of those who have disclosed. Causes of those. Something I very much share with Angela, I think it's absolutely critical to understand data. It's absolutely critical to understand that. There are fewer women in the industry than men, full stop. There absolutely are significantly fewer women in senior leadership roles. And from a gender pay gap perspective, more importantly, the bigger factor is significantly less women in investments, managing money. And I think actually one of the things which is incredibly encouraging for the industry as a whole, and the Diversity Project has been at the forefront of this, is really focusing on returners, encouraging and identifying those, both men and women, but predominantly women, to come back into the industry after they've been out of the industry for some time. That's incredibly encouraging. To increase that talent pool that is available, particularly in investments, but broader than investments as well. So that's very encouraging. And early days for many organisations, but there are a number of organisations that have really begun to look hard at the promotion processes. If their data tells them that is a real cold spot, then that's an area that really needs to be focused on. My experience is that's a real cold spot for most organisations in this sector. So that's very encouraging, that trying to take the biases out of promotion decisions, which is hard, very hard, but also really important.